good morning. It's the 23rd of June. It's Tuesday, the perfect day to reset, refocus, recharge.
Yes, it is Tuesday. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning starts with energy, conversation, entertainment, music. You know the vibe.
And of course, that sprinkling of fun that you never knew you needed. Absolutely. Now, I was thinking about how quickly the week is just flying by already. Whew, Monday just disappeared. Poof.
Yes.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just like that.
How much money did you make yesterday?
Money?
Yes.
Oh, how much did I lose?
Money.
Well,
no matter what, you get the chance to make it all back again today. Now, sometimes it feels like there's something about each and every day. There's some kind of secret, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like Tuesday gives me this semi-Monday kind of feel. I still feel official on Tuesday. But Wednesday is more like, okay, now you're good, you can play, you're free.
Seriously?
But Tuesday still gives me that, be serious, so still be serious, so don't play, be serious.
Well, that's why we're here, to make sure your mornings feel that little bit more grounded, a little more intentional. But hey, with a sprinkling of fun as well. We want your morning, we want to be your morning companions.
Yes.
You know, we want to be the place where you get to have the real talk, but then some good music and some space to breathe before you dive into everything else. And speaking of breathing,
this weekend is going to be super, it's going to be special. It's something special that's happening on Sunday called Unscripted Nights. It's happening at Fire and Ice in Lekki Phase 1. Awesome show. We have storytelling, music, you have dance, you have comedy, you have monologue, improv. Improv. Let's quickly try something. So with improv, we only get to continue the conversation with 4 words.
With 4 words?
Can we begin?
Okay, begin.
4 words. Can we begin now?
Oh, you didn't know it? I didn't know it started.
We started already. It's improv.
Okay. So let's get the show. Come on, I'm trying now.
It's good. I think you did good.
No, I didn't.
I just did 4.
I'll get it next time.
All right.
But the venue is Fired and Iced. It's plot 2877 Admiralty Way in Lekki Phase 1.
Yeah, by the way, it's free. It's free, guys.
It's a free event.
Just come around. Let's have some
It's
fun
like an
together.
extension of Wake Up Nigeria,
It is an
even
extension.
more. We have some amazing hosts as well, including him,
Yes.
Edgar Ariaka will be.
We have Mazino as well.
Yeah.
We have
Petit Talker.
Yeah. He's going to be on the show, and then Mufti's going to be there as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
Dr. Mufti.
Great people,
So
great people.
It's going to be an amazing ensemble, and it's free.
It is free.
Entry is free. All right, my name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And my name is Edgar Ariaka. Now remember that this is the morning show where we get to recharge you, make sure you're having a great time, that you can watch us live on GOTV channel 16, UHF 49, or stream us at tvcentertainment.tv.
Yeah?
Right. Do it now.
Don't forget to download the TVC app. It's available on Android or iOS. Whether you're commuting, maybe already at the office, chilling out at home, don't worry, we're right there with you any day, anytime.
Like I always say, please do not drink and drive, do not watch and drive as well. Just park. Just park and watch. All right? Don't watch and drive. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're doing it, stop right now. Stop.
They can't stop. They're addicted. They want to be with us all through. That's why they are connected with us online on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X, all at TVC Entertainment _.
Yeah, you can also use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC to join the conversation. Tell us what you think about this beautiful dress.
Oh,
I love
you.
it. I love it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm trying something different this morning.
All right, that's beautiful.
But speaking of something different, we have something special happening in the kitchen this morning. Chef Pleasant will be cooking up a storm. Now, you want to find out what she's making? It's a big secret, but we'll release that to you very soon.
All right, for a musical performance, we have Oni Michael Aditomiwa, popularly known as Mycon West. Will be here with us very soon, and he'll be giving us some great music, great music. I can't wait for that one. Special guy.
And our very own gossip girl, Zay Zay, is going to be in the building. We're going to be checking out what's going on in the world of entertainment.
Yes, he's going to be talking a lot about the recent beef or this between, Odumodu Black and Black Bones. Can't wait for that one.
what's the beef of the blacks?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Trademarked. And then on relationships, we're going to be discussing something interesting. Unemotional intelligence. Yeah, it's a play on the term emotional intelligence. We have Andre Ogbewele here. He's going to be with us once again this week, a family relationship and marriage counselor, wellness and infidelity recovery specialist.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think this is one topic you really need to get like a book and write, because it's deep. When anything has to do with emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence, you might have to be a little unemotional about it. That's it. That's it right there.
Yeah, you're dropping germs. You're dropping on my
I had some good coffee this morning.
All right.
Don't tell my doctor. But finally, we will be having a conversation with the one and only Lawal Michael Naziru, popularly known as Nas Boy. Now he is a multi-talented entertainer, blending comedy, Afrobeat music, and he's been captivating his audiences. It's going to be a fun conversation you don't want to miss.
Yes, he's super talented, music, comedy. He's brilliant. He's brilliant. We cannot wait for that one. He's going to be joining us virtually, by the way. Yeah.
Wow.
So all in all, a fun show.
It is going to be a fun show.
So many reasons for you to stay right there. But before we begin, we have a quick break. Stay with us. Hello and good morning. It's time for a news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilaya Onyison. Thank you for joining us. Residents of Idanduna town in Jahun local government area of Jigawa state are counting their losses after a heavy overnight downpour caused severe flooding that destroyed several homes and displaced families. The rain, which fell late Sunday into the early hours of Monday, was described by locals as relentless. The flooding swept through the area, damaging houses and washing away property, including food supplies and livestock. Many families have been left homeless and are seeking shelter with relatives and nearby public buildings. Community members are now appealing for urgent assistance as some residents have lost their property. Outside Nigeria, the United States mission in Nigeria has warned all Americans to stay away from all military and government facilities in Nigeria. In Nigeria's capital city, Abuja, in an advisory on its website on Sunday, the mission said the security warning was crucial in light of U.S. global developments. The mission prohibited embassy staff members from unofficial visits to any government or military facility in Abuja. The mission advised its citizens to stay alert in public places with particular attention to location and venues where Westerners, expatriates, and government officials frequent. The mission said that despite the warning, the consular sections of Embassy Abuja and Consular General Lagos remain open. Reacting to the advisory, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Muhammad Idris, has issued a rebuttal to the advisory released by the United States Embassy. Mr. Idris says that Abuja remains safe for Nigerians and visitors despite the advisory. The minister also acknowledged the right of the U.S. Embassy and other foreign missions to issue travel advisories for their citizens, but clarified that the advisory appears to be influenced by global security trends, not security threats to Nigeria's capital city. He assured all diplomatic missions, investors, development partners, and the general public that there is no cause for alarm. He affirmed the federal government's commitment to ensuring the safety of all residents of the Federal Capital Territory and maintaining the FCT's reputation as one of the world's most secure capital cities. Iran has launched missiles at U.S. airbase in Qatar in response to strikes on its nuclear sites on Saturday. Donald Trump said there were no U.S. or Qatari casualties, called the Iranian response very weak, and thanked Iran for early notice of it. Qatar said all the missiles aimed at the U.S.-run Al Udeid base were intercepted and labeled the attack as a flagrant violation. Iran's response comes 2 days after the U.S. launched massive strikes against 3 nuclear facilities inside Iran, and the country has temporarily closed its airspace, and U.S. and U.K. citizens have been advised to shelter in place. Meanwhile, Israel says it's been targeting Tehran with unprecedented force, including attacks on access routes to the Fordo nuclear site and Evrin prison. The earlier speculation that Iran might retaliate for the U.S. strikes on its nuclear facilities by closing the world's busiest oil shipping channel, the Strait of Hormuz, calls for concern. About 20% of global oil and gas flows through this narrow shipping lane in the Gulf. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the world's most important shipping routes and its most vital oil transit choke point. And now for some sports news. Nigeria's Super Falcons held Portugal to a 0-0 draw in an international friendly match in the Amadora on Monday. The game was part of preparations for the Super Falcons ahead of this year's Women's Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco. This is the second time the two teams will clash, with their first meeting also a friendly encounter in 2021, which ended 3-3.
Ela está no meio-campo, portanto não joga a central, joga no meio-campo, com a Nigéria a ter bola, a fazer o cruzamento e a primeira intervenção de Inês Pereira. Vamos ver. Não está, não. A Aziza Toshawala.
Sim, não está, nem está na ficha de jogo. Portanto, algo aconteceu para que não viajasse para Portugal.
All right, then that's all we can take on news and sports for this hour right here on Wake Up Nigeria. We have quite a bit more coming your way. Make sure you stay with us.
Yanga dey come. Wetin be this Yanga sef? Who dem be?
Yanga na odogu. Yanga get steez. Yanga bold. Yanga get swag. Yanga fresh. Yanga go mad. Yanga na the first urban pidgin radio station for Nigeria. Yanga na station wey sabi.
Level 2, electrified fence. Space terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas. It shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
I left my daughter in the care of a governess. She is white. Mariana is well aware she can't be associated with those people.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take.
I choose
to close the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
For dessert and a beef of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym to get fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked. No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
Thank you. I'm very well. Thank you.
Too slow.
Oh my God.
You have to be faster than
Okay, I got it. I will do. I'll catch you.
How you know?
Very well. Doing great.
I can tell that you're doing great. You look great, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are we having for breakfast this morning?
So we're having native rice.
Native rice?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Native
a lot of things.
I can see mama, I can see fish.
Yeah.
You know, I can see.
We have beef.
We have beef.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The crayfish is also here. Everything.
Oh, lovely. It's a lot. All right. So please tell us the ingredients you're using for this one.
Okay. So here we have the beef already boiled, but I'm going to just.
Why does it look like this? What did you do?
I just boiled it.
It's giving yellow.
I just boiled it.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Cool.
So this
for
is the long? Beef. Just for 30 minutes.
All right. Cool.
This is the
was
beef.
The plan to make sure that it's soft, or were you just boiling it?
No, just to make sure it's soft, at least so that it goes well with the rice.
All right, nice.
We don't want hard beef. So yeah, this is the beef. This is palm oil.
Yeah, go ahead.
Palm oil. So I blended the crayfish with water. So this is the crayfish. This
is crayfish?
Yes. So I made it a paste.
Oh, why?
Because I just wanted it to be like that. I didn't want it one or just dry. Yes.
Nice.
And this is the beef stock.
So this is for those that really don't like to see the fish.
Crayfish inside their meal. Yes.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So this is like a flavor then.
Exactly. So this is the beef stock. This is basmati rice.
What are you doing with this?
It's just to add to the flavor of the food.
Right?
Yes. This is basmati rice, and we have the almighty panla fish.
Almighty.
And then this is pepper mix. This is a blend of scotch bonnet, tatache, and paprika.
Oh, nice.
So and this is momo, of course. Then we have onions. Even though onions is already blended with this, but we still have our onions here. and then the dried prawns, seasoning and salt.
Now let's start with this. Let's start with the pomo.
Yeah.
Have you boiled the pomo at all?
No, I haven't. I will do that.
Oh, but usually they always say like you have to boil your pomo like well, so it's very soft. How do you like the pomo in your meal? Strong or soft?
I don't want strong pomo.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I mean, I like to boil. I like to soak mine, for a while.
Okay.
And then let's make sure that it's very soft before you even use it in your meal.
So you can just wash and then boil. The boiling, we just do the soaking part. It will do more than the soaking part.
Okay. All right. If you say so. That's awesome. Now, for those of you at home that would like to try this, you've been making jollof rice, fried rice. This is native rice.
Yeah.
All right. For those of you that would like to try this, you have all the ingredients on the screen right now. You can take a screenshot, all right? You can take a recording as well. And if you miss it, if you miss something, maybe because of the speed, you can just go back on YouTube and, play back the video and you have it right there. You can just take a screenshot as well. And you can try this with us. How long would this meal take?
40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Yes.
Wow, I'm gonna time you.
Please do.
I'll time you for just 40 minutes. 41 minutes. You're in trouble. Or extra meat.
You can trust me. Extra meat.
Extra meat for every minute you take. For every extra minute you take.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. So what's the first step?
All right. So now I will just want to fry this beef.
Okay.
First.
All right. Now, what kind of leaf is this?
What did you say?
What kind of leaves?
Okay, this is saint leaf.
Saint leaf.
Yes, that's the final stage that gives that.
Well, actually, I thought that it was the leaf that gives it the native feel. Isn't it because of the leaf?
It's not just because of the leaf. All of these ingredients makes it native. Of course, palm oil native, crayfish is native, and then this is just like the finishing touch.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's it. So it's really not the leaves that make it native.
No, it's
more about how you add all the other ingredients in the meal.
All the ingredients makes it native.
Nice. What kind of rice is this?
This is basmati rice.
Is that also a reason why it's like native or
no?
Any rice works, Abi?
Any rice works, but I just like the long grain rice when I'm preparing some particular dishes.
Nice.
So I chose basmati rice.
So what kind of rice would you use if you were probably making like say jollof rice?
So I prefer to use long grain rice, even though some people prefer short grain.
Grains,
but I still prefer mine to be long grain.
Which one is more expensive, the short grain or the long grain?
The long grain.
Is more expensive than short grain?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. That's awesome. Now we have
dried prawns.
Dried prawns here.
Yes.
Nice. But I mean, anybody that doesn't like, if you don't like crayfish, you don't like prawns in your food now. Are there people that don't like crayfish in their food and they like seeing prawn?
No.
Yeah. So would you blend that?
No, I'm not blending it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm not blending. It's better to blend your crayfish than blend your prawn. It's just the way you do, crayfish and take for example, some people like seafood.
Yeah.
And of course in seafood you see shrimps, prawn and all of that. So I just like to blend because there's a feel or there's a look crayfish gives food if it's not blended.
True.
So
actually,
I just
some people like seafood.
Blend it.
Some people seafood.
Don't leave me.
I've left you. I have left you a long time ago.
Oh my God.
But it's true now. Some of these things here, I mean, this isn't fine dining, but there are some meals that you can only just see. You can only just, you can't afford them. You just take a picture. Just see them.
Okay. So is this meal part of it?
No, this one.
Okay.
I'm going to see this food and I will see this food. If you know what that means. Yeah. But it's all good.
So I'm just cutting off the beef so that it's easy to fry.
All right.
I don't want a big chunk in the food.
Nice. So it's going to be a part. It's going to be a part of the meal.
Yes, it's a part of the meal.
All right. You know what I'm going to do? Do you mind if I help?
Do you want
chop
to help?
this?
Do you want to help?
Sure. I'll wash my hand and then I'll join you now. Why not?
Edgar, it's not that deep.
It's not what?
It's not that deep,
It's not that deep.
Yeah.
Oh, see, do you know that? Can I be honest with you?
What?
I have been trying my best
to
avoid telling you different stories about my upbringing, about my cooking skills. I've been trying. I've been holding myself.
But you just want to unleash it right now.
I've been holding myself. If you force me to tell stories,
please do.
I should tell you stories.
I'm very interested.
Okay. Let me have the knife. Let me show you something.
Okay.
Give me the knife. I want to see if you're professional.
Let's have it.
Give me the knife.
All right.
You missed it.
You missed it. Give me the knife again. As a professional, let me put the knife on my hand.
That's what professionals do.
Is that how they used pass knife
nah.
in your school?
As I passed it to you initially, you said that's
wait,
not the right
give me
thing.
the knife now. Let me show you something.
All right.
Now, if you're a professional, I want to test you. You would know this.
Okay.
What style of holding the knife is like? When you hold the knife, what are you trying to do?
You're trying to cut something.
What? Think. You know the answer. You know the answer. You know the answer. Just think about it. When you hold the knife this way. All right, for those of you that are at home right now, you can use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and tell me if you know the right answer, okay? If you hold the knife this way in the kitchen, what are you about to cut? Think about it first.
Is it your leg?
Don't answer. You say my leg. Take your knife. Take your knife. Take your knife. Take your
because
knife.
you're about to cut your leg, the way you're holding it, because if it falls...
No!
That's the end.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. 2006. Did I tell you what happened?
Not this morning.
2006, September 16.
You've told me this thing.
I've not told you this one, no. 2006, sure? September 16.
What happened?
Something is saying don't say it. I don't want to be proud. I don't want to say these things. If I start my stories, that was the first time I made snail.
Wow.
Guess what?
So what did you do to the snail?
I did not use knife to bring out the meat. I didn't use knife.
Okay.
Do you know what I did?
What did you do?
I begged the snail.
Say please.
Come out, don't worry, come out. There's some words you...
What Bible verse did you speak?
Bible verse. Okay, don't miracle. Oh my wow.
No, because if you want to speak to something, you need to use the word, right?
No, begged is not like please come. No, begged is
like come forth. Did you command it or you begged?
This.
Which one did you do?
I don't even know the... See, where do I even start from now?
Just start from somewhere. All right.
Wait, did they send you? Wait, come. Did they send you?
No.
Did they send you?
I'm here for you.
You are here for me?
Yes. Now, the last time I came here, you know what he did to me? And today I wanted to shake you, you waved me off.
Are we fighting?
Yes, so as of now.
Can we start the fight after the meal? I don't like fight. Come now. I am sorry. I'll come. Shake me now. Wow. All right. You see? What did I do? For those of you that are watching at home, can you see that? Did you see that? You see? I'm trying my best to be nice. I'm trying my best to show love. I'm trying my best to be the... Wow, okay. All right. What is this? What are you doing now?
So this is palm oil.
All right. And that was the first thing you had in the pot?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I'd already blended the onions with this. Because some people don't like to see onions in their meal.
So usually when I want to boil rice, I think the first thing I always want to do is I have the boiling water. Okay. And then when I have the boiling water, I have the rice in the boiling water.
Okay.
But I can tell that you're not doing that. You're not using that style.
No, I'm not.
Is that a part of the making the native rice?
So it's not a part. It's just like different technique for different people.
Okay, so why do you use this technique?
Because I want to incorporate this rice into this sauce when I'm done, so that I can mix up with the flavor very well.
So you're not parboiling the rice at all?
No, we don't need to, because this is already parboiled rice. It's a basmati rice.
Oh, yes. All right, cool. You're right. Okay, and then what's the next thing after that?
Okay, so I'll allow this fry for a while, and then I'll dice my pomo, adding all those other ingredients.
All right, so for how long will you keep this for before you add the ingredients?
Just 10 to 15 minutes is fine, because we still keep cooking it, yes.
All right, cool. This is really awesome. Native rice. Wow. So for those of you that are home, yes, I hope that some of you are in your kitchen right now, and as we take one step, you take one. I hope you guys are doing that. I hope so. All right. Again, if there is one thing you should learn on the show so far, it is that whoever is in the kitchen with you, show the person love. Help the person. Don't just be wicked to anyone that stays with you. That's why some women will be complaining, my husband doesn't stay with me in the kitchen, doesn't like to help me. Look at me here, trying to help you.
Me. Thank you.
I'm trying to help you.
Thank you.
Anyways, guys, do not go anywhere. The show continues. It's the Wake Up Nigeria. Wow. There is a lot to learn in the kitchen every single time, but do not go anywhere. The show continues. We'll be right back, okay? We'll be right back.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission. The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
The time has come to experience the power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. Tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melodies that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart. The Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. exclusively on Max FM, where we count down the best 20 urban gospel hits from around the world. Get your praise on.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barka mu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Marho Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Argentina, champions of the world!
Welcome back. It's time for What's Up and About. Chef, something smells good.
Yep.
Something smells really good.
We're about to cook up something.
All right, so we've taken Edgar out of that particular area so that you can concentrate.
All right.
But we'd love to bring you in on
what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by the conversation soon enough.
What do you mean by concentrate?
Well, you were distracting her.
No.
Now. Talking about knives and forks and stuff.
I was helping though. I was helping.
But one thing I can say about Edgar is that he has a special gift, you know. We call it around here lamba, but but it could also be considered.
Everyone tells you have something special.
Wow.
Just know that it's more negative than positive.
No,
I don't think so.
Oh, there's one special. I don't know. I can't place it. There's something special about you.
But the thing is, I know where
Lamba.
I will send you to that I wouldn't send someone else to. It depends on what I'm trying to achieve. You know?
Okay, all right.
But you are so good at what you do. Your improv, your work, your podcast, amazing. And you're part of the Unscripted Nights team.
Yes.
So this is like your opportunity to, let us understand a bit more about what's happening.
Oh, lovely. So yes, last Sunday of every month, starting this month, we'll be having something special called Unscripted Nights.
Okay.
It is a combination of storytelling, improv, music, drama.
Okay.
It's actually a feel-good event, starting from, let's say, 5 p.m. at Fired and Iced. That's a place in Lekki.
Yeah.
The idea is for people to just come, have a great night, and just, take away that stress from Lagos, take away that busy life, and you just come to network. And we're going to have a lot of theater aspects. We're going to have actors. We're going to have entertainers, interesting people, and, have good drinks, eat, and just have a great time. It's all about feel good, have a great time.
So, it reminds me of something that used to happen, I can say probably 15, 16 years ago, called Tarua. So Tarua used to happen at Bogobiri House.
Yeah.
Bogobiri House on Aolo Road in Ikoyi. And I think was it
Great things
Tuesday
still
or
happen
Wednesday?
there, by the
Was
way.
it Thursday? I can't remember which day. Was in the middle of the week where people will just come to Bogobiri. Beautiful place, by the way. I think it's still there. And you just stand up and perform. There was no lineup. There was no program of events. There was just the opportunity to take the microphone and do what you love, whether it was sing, whether it was perform poetry.
Let me ask the chef this time. Tell me, when you're not cooking, when it comes to entertainment, what skill do you have? If you had a mic in front of you right now, what is one thing you would do?
I'll probably still talk about food or sing.
Sing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know how to sing?
I love to sing.
You love to sing. It's a different...
Yeah, there's a different...
But that's the thing. At Unscripted Nights, it's not about the best singers.
Exactly.
It's about people that love to do what they do.
Okay.
And then you have the freedom to really express yourself.
Exactly.
And then you have an audience that will cheer you on no matter what happens.
So the reason why I was making reference to Tarua is because a lot of amazing acts today were discovered at Tarua. But if Tarua didn't exist, there wouldn't be that platform for them to first perform. And that is what you're doing with Unscripted Nights.
Yeah, the beauty with Unscripted Nights is that every single person who is coming up to perform, and not the popular big names, basically. These are people who, also would need that platform to grow, to network.
Yeah.
And you never can tell what happens from there.
Who might see you, might meet you.
So you have people singing, you have people, dancing, you have storytelling.
So wait,
it's gonna be
is
awesome.
it going to be family friendly though? Or adult?
Let's say 18 plus.
Okay,
18
right.
plus.
Because of the types of drinks
yes,
that
we wouldn't be vulgar, but
of course
it's going to be 18 plus, kind of because of drinks. And again, it's late night music.
Of course.
Now, I'm going to put you right there and just put you on the spot. You said you can sing, all right? So while you're cooking, can you just give us something simple?
Oh, please.
No, try something. I'm going to give you, let's make it unscripted, okay? I'm going to give you...
Take notes, it's not me.
I'm going to give you a word. I'm going to give you a word right now.
Okay,
and you have to sing about that word. Are you ready?
I'm not ready.
Native rice. Sing about native rice. Quickly.
Please. I only said I love to sing.
Try. Don't worry. Try.
Native rice.
Native rice.
I don't know where to start from.
Let me give you guys something.
What? I can try.
Oh, yeah, you try, and then I'll follow, and I'll go in.
Native rice, ooh, sugar and spice.
Sugar and spice in native rice.
Onions, plumber, and scent leaf.
That works.
Right. No. That's
bad. You said
that's
sing.
bad. No.
It wasn't that bad.
4 over 10.
Why I didn't want to sing.
4 over 10. 4 over 10.
4. Edgar.
See, let me tell you why.
Why?
If you've noticed that most of the people who get to sing, they always try something first. They always have some... You must add that before you start singing. That's the only way to make it special.
So that's why you gave me 4.
Yes.
And not 10.
Yes, and then you give the face.
Oh yeah, sing your own.
Native rice, native rice, oh native rice, Native rice. Oh, wow. Native rice. Native rice.
Wow.
Common onion in native rice. You have pepper in the rice. Native rice. You have pepper in the rice. Native rice. You also have red oil in the rice. Native rice. You also have panla in the rice. Native rice. You have. Yeah, join us.
It's over.
Native rice. Oh, native rice.
Yeah, I'll just be dancing.
Native rice. You have.
Don't burn it. Don't burn it.
Native rice. Then add the balance. There's always this last part. The other part. Add the. Native rice.
Come back.
See, I don't want. For those of you that are watching at home, nobody should steal my song. Don't steal my song. I'll arrest you. Native rice. Featuring
we need
Sea Sparkles, featuring
the dynamite.
Mad.
Yeah, so
Sea Sparkles featuring the dynamite.
but we need to trademark jollof rice.
Oh, jollof rice.
Jollof rice. Hey, trademark that one too. And then
fried rice. Coconut rice.
Is everything you want to trademark?
Rich rice.
Wow.
Free rice.
No. It's Ofada rice.
Ofada rice.
Oh, wow.
Ofada rice.
We have to trademark all of them.
What other rice do we have?
No, we have coconut rice.
Hey. Coconut rice.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya rice. It works. Jambalaya.
You know what I'm thinking?
Okay,
Yes.
it works.
You know what I'm thinking?
No.
We really need to record this song.
Please.
Three of us.
Okay, so I just finished reading for very, very serious news, and sports. And then
don't make it. This is my hit jam. This is my hit jam. Don't make it look like I'm on serious.
I'll just be featuring, so.
Don't make it look like I'm on serious. Do you know what? Do you know how many Grammys I can win with this if I'm serious?
Well,
if you're serious.
If I'm serious, if I release this song and I put it out there.
Don't worry, I'll be part of it.
What is Beyonce singing that I've not just dropped?
I'll be in the credits.
What is Jay-Z doing that I've not done now?
Wow.
Don't get me upset. So this is Native Rice, Sea Sparkles, featuring Dynamite, featuring
Chef Pleasant.
Yes.
You're welcome.
But what I would like is for our friends at home to send us videos of their very own choreography to Native Rice. Do a choreography for us. Exactly. And then send it. Use our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. But one of the things that's key about what we just did now is this is the kind of experience we hope to have at Unscripted nights. Anything goes. It's just fun and good vibes.
Yes.
All right, then, guys. Use our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC and let us see your choreography to our latest single.
Yes.
Native Rice. Let's take a break. We'll be back after this. Oh.
Everywhere I go, Yanga they come. Wetin be this Yanga sef? Who dem be?
Yanga na odogu. Yanga gets steez. Yanga bold. Yanga gets swag. Yanga fresh. Yanga go mad. Yanga na the first urban pidgin radio station for Nigeria. Yanga na station we sabi.
I left my daughter in the care of a governess. She is white. Mariana is well aware she can't be associated with those people.
My people, I greet you plenty.
My name na Chika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name na Damilola Banire. My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen.
And this na Abigail.
And I dare on top your view pigeon.
I'm gonna bring you bass,
boss. I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
Now what you want?
After that day, the man
you not go see him again.
If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When they find the husband, you not see sign say the guys, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person we go give them to you, fact as it be.
Men no they ever get fault. If baby not there for her, now the woman.
Talk no they be person you make person no fit talk true inside.
But for this country, we not say if we open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we got Tanda Gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
We not even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria. Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs.
And when it comes to sports updates with insightful analysis, the place you want to be is Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right. Every second there's a fresh occurrence, and every minute there's a story to tell. Keep abreast of happening locally and internationally via the news updates of Wake Up Nigeria.
It's live camera fashion, where we strut, slay, and sashay, and keep you updated with all the latest fashion trends.
Level up your morning.
Watch Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning begins with a spark.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News.
My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Akiwande Wole Soyinka was born on 13th July 1934 in Abeokuta, Nigeria to parents Samuel and Grace Soyinka. His education began with the Christian lessons of his parents as well as the more traditional Yoruba spiritual customs taught to him by his grandfather. He had his preparatory university studies at Government College Ibadan in 1954, subsequently University College Ibadan, and he continued at the University of Leeds, earned a bachelor's degree in English literature. Soyinka's master's degree focused on projects combining his Yoruba culture with traditional British theatre traditions. He later returned to school in Nigeria to study African theatre, during which time he continued to produce poems and plays, one of which appeared on Nigerian television. Shortly after, he became the chief of the Cathedral of Drama at the University of Ibadan. Nigeria had only recently gained independence from Britain and political corruption was at a high. Soyinka's plays and poems became increasingly political and he began giving speeches protesting government corruption. He was accused of conspiring with the Biafra rebels. He was therefore arrested and imprisoned in 1967 for almost 2 years during the Civil War, but managed during his time to write numerous poems. He was finally released in 1969 after a brief period in France. He returned to his position at the university where he founded the magazine Black Orpheus. He left his position and Nigeria in 1971, wary of the political climate of the country. During this time, he published books of poetry and essays. His plays were collected.
All right. It is time to have a brilliant conversation with someone special, someone that I feel like is super close to my heart now. Because of what she does. I'm speaking about Efe Tobore. She's also known as Mommy Marho. Mommy Marho. Now, she is super skilled, she is super endowed, and she's someone who takes it upon herself to make sure that she takes care of displaced children. Can we say that? Displaced children from abuse, from... what else? What else do you really do?
Okay. If we call them displaced, it makes them feel less appealing.
Okay.
So I gave them a name called Docte.
Docte?
Yes.
All right.
And it means disadvantaged and underprivileged children, teenagers and youth.
Okay.
So the essence of the Doctor, it's a mission drive, is to be able to care for them, feed them, and then educate them. So my home is opened in my community in Aja, where we have 54 children and 25 youths. We open our doors for feeding, clothing, hygiene. They use the toilets, the bathroom, because a lot of them don't have homes to stay in. And then we educate them.
All right.
So I have tutors and the rest.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, the first time we met, when we had, I was somewhere just listening to you speak, and then you were talking about the children, and then what really got to me was the name, the brand name, Mommy Marho. Mommy Marho.
Yes.
And I know you were telling the story to someone else, but I was really interested. Why do they call you that?
Okay. My husband actually grew up in Okera Nla in Aja. And so when I moved there, I noticed where I am coming from, you see an elderly person coming, you know, you give way for the person to pass. But then they will just want to, hit you. And then I will slap them. I'm like, what's that? You see me coming.
You say something.
You clear the road. And then when you are greeting, you say, yes, ma, yes, sir. And then I now notice
that respect.
I now notice they didn't have that. So I used to, beat those children on the streets. And they will go and report to their parents. And then they will say, who did that? They say, it's one lady. And because they didn't know my name, they knew my son's name. They say, I'm Mommy Marho. So that was how the name went around.
What's your son's name?
Marho.
Oh, yes. Lovely. I like that. And then he just stopped.
Yes. So then from there, everybody, anything, when Marho is coming, everybody cleared the road. And so that was how.
It reminds me of, growing up at the time, there was always one lady in my street that time, where once you just hear her name and you hear, oh, she's coming, everybody will just clear and then make sure the place is quiet. But that's really awesome what you were doing with your foundation. When did your foundation start, the Marho's Foundation?
We started when we moved into Okera. Now, when we got to Okera in 2015, there were gang wars. I'm sure you would have heard about that. Yes, there were a lot of shooting and then a lot of teenage pregnancies. There were too many chaos. And my children will grow there. So I had to take it upon myself and said, if we keep letting it just, don't do anything about it, it will go beyond what we can handle. So I decided to start finding out where all those children on the streets live. And then I found a lot of them lived in uncompleted buildings, some in wooden houses.
How old are we talking about? How old?
Oh, okay, like we have 2 years old. Yes, from 14-year-old teenager.
Wow.
So she's in school, the son is in the, so while we are teaching her, the child is with me.
Wow.
They all come to the compound, and then we have 25. Now we have 30. We have a 30-year-old from an abusive relationship. She was actually taking, okay now, because they think Lagos is the in thing. A lot of parents give out their children to come do labor work and the rest. Now, this lady that I rescued, she just clocked 30, was brought in at 14, and she was abused.
You said 13, yes?
Yes.
All right.
And she was abused. And in the process, the guy is always beating her and everything. So I had to rescue her. So she and her 3 children live with us.
Wow.
So that's how, from there, we just... Thanks to my husband, if he didn't open his doors to his house, I don't think I would have had the access to be able to do so much. So that was what we did.
I want you to play me the perfect scenario, because I am trying to think about it from how you get the children. Because I can imagine some of them would probably have parents who are not in support of this. Even if they are not willing to, I can just imagine a mother say, oh, I'm not willing to take care of my child the way I should, but I'm not willing to just give my child to you. But what's the process like when you see a child on the streets? What happens from there?
Okay, so when I see a child, most times, when I see a child just roaming, I try to watch. Every time I see the child, maybe once, twice, I will now
when you say you try to watch, do you mean you or your team?
No, it's just my husband and I, but actually myself. So I go buy things myself, and then in the process I go around. They know me. I go everywhere. So by going there, I will look, and then I will ask you, where do you live? Have you eaten? That's the first thing I noticed. Food is the one thing they used to get them. So I ask, have you eaten? And they will say, no. I was okay, where do you live? And then I go to their house. And then I meet the parents. I'm like, why? Now, because even though we live in Lagos, it's not developed like that. So I'll have to speak pidgin. Mama, why feed this boy or this girl? And then they'll say, no food, or I cannot afford it. And most times they have so many children.
Wow.
So I say, okay, I feel take them, make I train them. But you go they come house and everything, and then she'll say okay.
When you say you go they come house, so you go they come house like weekend or
they don't go again, no. So they just come.
So you just say.
So they just come to visit.
Let's make sure that's very clear, so that people don't get the wrong impression. Yes. So what you're saying is there is an opportunity for the child to go home if they want to.
Oh yes,
but
they go
most
home.
of the time they choose not to go home.
Yes, and I always force them to go.
Okay.
Because I don't want them to now, because they are now a bit comfortable, they'll now think, oh, I can't stay in my house. You know, it's.
But every child loves comfort.
Yeah, but also appreciate.
If you tell me you're giving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'll come.
But I always want them to appreciate that you are privileged to be picked from your siblings.
Yeah.
So I always make sure that every weekend they have something to take back home.
Right.
You know, just mommy and daddy. And not every one of them have a mommy and a daddy. We have those that the father actually lost his wife 5 years ago and didn't know. So his children were scattered around to different homes. So we had to go get all of them.
All right. So when I was looking through some of the pictures that you sent, I could see that there are amazing activities. They were playing chess. They had like I could tell that it was drama. They had like a drama sketch or something. What else happens when they're there?
Okay, apart from learning to read and write, we also teach them financial literacy, and we teach them coding and programming. We teach them robotics.
You teach them coding and programming. You teach them financial literacy.
Yes, because they are street children. They don't have time. They don't have time to sit in a normal class. But my own is I'm trying to as much as possible make them get at least, if nothing, their normal diploma. So you have an SSC, WAEC, and then also teach you how to be self-sustainable. So you can go out on the streets and then be able to take care of yourself, not joining gangs and getting pregnant and then having babies and then giving the government more work.
I am sure you also spend time teaching them about these things.
Oh yes, we have moral values. Yes, we have moral values. We have character attributes. I always tell them, because they are street children.
But how do you do the? Do you have like teachers that speak their language? What I mean is for those I don't know.
Yes, we have a lot. We have even those from Cotonou.
Oh wow.
Yes, we have those from Benin. We have from Niger. We have from Borno. Right. So what we do is when they come in and they can't speak English, we have someone that puts them through. My husband is very good.
What is the highest amount of? What's the highest age for anyone who is? It can take from 2 to what age?
To 25.
25.
Yes.
All right. To 25.
Yes. The reason why we pegged it at 25 is because most of them at that 25 they're already formed. There's not much you could do. Yes.
All right.
So
awesome.
And we don't force them. Because it's not all street kids that want to be changed. A lot of them like the streets.
Okay, so finally, I know one way or the other you would also need support, you would also need help.
Yes.
What are the things that you require to help you build this? Because I know at a point, the space wouldn't be enough to take more people in.
We still have a lot.
So what are those things you would really need to help, push this dream higher?
Like now, we need a facility for the hostel. Our hostel has really run down. Okay. So most of the children have to go back to their different if you go even to our social media pages, you see that a lot of them live in not good conditions.
Okay.
So we really need the hostel, and then I need a bus where I can take them to church. So we have the Muslims that go to mosque. So, but most of them always want to go with me to church. We have a very small car.
Wow.
So we can't afford to take them.
To church.
And that Sunday, I don't know what they are doing.
So because you have to go to church.
Yes. So in a space, most times we actually lost some of them because last year they came to the cult boys from Ikorodu came to Ajah and then they killed some of our students. So those are the things that we are trying to protect. We can't protect all. Yes.
Well. All right, it is indeed a lot. First of all, Mommy Marho, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
What I'll probably do is share the pictures, some of the pictures that you sent, so people can see it as well.
No problem.
It is very important that we show love, humanity as much as we can. It is really, really interesting that you are doing this. Thank you so much for your hearty commitments as well.
Thank you so much.
All right, do not go anywhere. The show continues. All right, the show continues. It's been a great one. For those of you that have been singing my right song up and down, I'm going to catch you guys. You heard the song, right? You like the song, right?
Yeah, I like the dance moves.
The dance moves?
Yes.
You don't like the song?
I like the song.
You didn't say I like the song. I like the song.
I like the song.
Don't like my song, go. Don't like my song, go.
But there was no steal.
I'll come to your house. I'll come to the house. All right, thank you. Just joking.
No problem.
Joking. All right, thank you so much, guys. Do not go anywhere. The show continues. We'll be right back. Still Wake Up Nigeria, okay?
Hello, TVC Communications. How can I help?
What makes TVC the right choice for my business?
Excellent question, sir. Let me share some exciting facts with you.
Start your day on TVC Entertainment with Wake Up Nigeria, a family and lifestyle show. Your view empowers women globally.
It's your view, let it count.
Entertainment Splash delivers the hottest celebrity trends. On TVC News, we keep you informed with breaking news and in-depth analysis of events shaping the world.
I will continue to speak the truth.
TVC News at 7 and TVC News at 10 p.m. delivers the most important stories of the day. Max FM, your hit music radio station, captivates listeners daily across Lagos and Abuja, making every commute more enjoyable. Adaba 88.9 FM is not left out, as it is the voice of Southwest. And on TVC Digital, we reach 2 million viewers daily. All together, pulls in over 17 million viewers daily. Contact us on 0707 272 8338 or marketing at tvccommunications.tv. Partner with TVC Communications today. Let's grow together.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa and Igbo? When we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show Waiting Day with your brother, your friend Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So Bobo.
Gen Z, it a joke for this time.
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be what's up Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country. Yes, so keep it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It is the start of the second hour of your favorite show, Wake Up Nigeria. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I am having a great time.
Yeah.
Welcome back. It's Wake Up Nigeria.
This is where we get you feeling energized, and we are energized to dish out to you some premium content. Now we're ready to keep the momentum going, and Edgar and I had an amazing hour, especially with the chef earlier on. Yeah, we were getting set to release our debut track. It's going to be part of our EP.
Yes.
We rise,
it's going to be perfect. Rise above all. That's the name of it.
The rise above.
We rise above all. That's the name of the EP.
All right, but hey, let's still remind you about Unscripted Night still happening on Sunday, 29th of June. It's going to be a mashup of improv, storytelling, monologues, film,
conversation, music.
Exactly.
It's a good
and
time
a lot of Edgar.
a lot of Edgar. Not just me. We have great other amazing hosts as well. Mazino is going to be there. Petty Talker is going to be there. Mr.
What's Dr. Mufti.
Mufti. I don't want to say Mystique. I keep going to have Mystique. Why?
The venue is Fired and Ice, plus 2877 Admiralty Way, Lekki Phase 1. My name is Titilayo Onyison.
And my name is Edgar Eric. And now remember that you can watch us live on GOTV channel 16, UHF 49, or you can stream us, TVC Entertainment TV. Everywhere.
Don't forget to download our app. It's available for Android or iOS, no matter what device you're using. We are with you right there with no stress.
Yes, you can also use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria to share your thoughts about our song, the beautiful dress, the native rice we're making in the kitchen. Tell us what you think about even the show coming up, Unscripted Nights. We'd like to know. Tell us.
We'd love to hear about it on social media. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC, on Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram, or join.
We're everywhere.
Join the conversation.
You run there, we are there. You come here, we are here. We're everywhere.
All right, then now we still have quite a bit coming your way. Joining us is our gossip girl par excellence, talking about the one and only Zainab. She's going to be letting us in to her world, which is the world of entertainment.
All right, on relationship, we'll be discussing an interesting topic on emotional intelligence. Oh, I like that one. On. It's like you said, we're just playing with the emotional intelligence.
Emotional
intelligence.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing it with great coach, Andre Gbewile. We can't wait for that one. I can't wait to learn a lot from that young man. Can't wait. Okay.
And finally, we'll be joined by Lawal Michael Naziru Bolaji, popularly known as Nas Boy. He's a multi-talented entertainer, blending comedy and Afrobeat music to captivate his audiences. We cannot wait for that conversation to begin, and you do not want to miss it. Alrighty then. At this point,
yes,
we have to take some entertainment news.
Yes.
There's a lot happening in that particular world, and we have loads of updates coming your way after this.
We're not going, we'll be right back.
It is time for entertainment news, and I'm still doing this with the one and only, the Lamba Master, the Duke of Liverpool, Edgar Iriaka. How you doing, Edgar?
I'm super good, super good.
Good to see you. Why are you laughing like this?
I say the Lamba. I don't know what people say. Lamba. I don't lie now.
Everybody knows you are the Lamba Master. You can't take that away from you. Eh? It's Abinibi.
You see?
You understand? You know what that is? It's inborn. You understand? Okay, are you ready for this?
Yes, I am ready.
All right, let's start with Black Bones and Odumodu beef. Now, a fiery feud has erupted between Nigerian rappers Black Bones and Odumodu Black, dominating conversations online and in the hip-hop scene. Now, the beef intensified over the weekend after Black Bones took shots at Odumodu Black in his new track with AQ titled Who's Really Rapping. Now, the diss sparked a wave of responses on social media where both rappers exchanged direct insults. Odumodu Black hit back saying if rap was difficult for him, Black Bones' last hit wouldn't have featured him. Now, he boldly claimed to be everything Black Bone aspires to be, adding, and I quote, "Your spirit is weak," end of quote. Black Bones responded by challenging him to enter the studio and reply through music, urging him to stop, and I quote, "crying to the industry," end of quote, and warning, quote, "this no be Twitter warfare," end of quote. Odumodu Black, however, made it clear he isn't interested in a lyrical battle alone, stating, "We go meet again for street. This is not a rap beef." With tensions high and the back and forth turning personal, fans are eagerly waiting to see whether the rivalry stays in music or spills over into the real life. Edgar, honestly, I wasn't even really expecting this because I thought they were guys. And at this point, I'm beginning to think, oh, maybe they're probably just using this to promote their new music or something, because how did we get here? We know sometimes it is healthy for the rap scene, but it's already looking like if I see you, I go dagger, I'm like, Odumodu probably say, like, what's going on? What do you think?
All right, so rap is interesting when we have these things happen. It's been a while since maybe Vector MI. We've not had rappers come on the scene and then go back and forth. But again, there are different types of rap.
Yeah.
There is gangster rap.
Of course.
All right, there is trap. So when a rapper comes out to say, oh, you are not really a rapper or you're doing mumbo jumbo rap, we have to really look at it in this country and say, what are the different types of rap? All right. Okay. So I would not say, because the real argument here is people keep saying Odumodu Black is not a rapper. I think he is. I think he's doing a different type of rap. Now, I watched the video where he had an interview, I think yesterday, and he was directly insulting Black Bones. And saying that, oh, one thing is Black Bones is not the best rapper. Black Bones should stop calling himself the best rapper in Africa because he did not win best rap single or best rap album in the last Headies. Again, do we use our words to really tie who is really the best in rap? So to me, I pray that this is not a joke and they're not planning to promote one song or one album. I pray not. And I'm hoping that, finally in Nigeria, we can reach a point where people are really daggering people. You
want to see people dagger people?
Because at the end of the day, it's all talk, and then they release one track, and everybody's meant to say they've settled the beat and go to the next one.
This is why I like people like
somebody. Do it now.
This is why I like people
like Tupac and Shakur and Biggie now.
No, this is why I like people like Marho. He's just going to use his lyrics to finish you. Ask Drake. Drake can tell you better.
Moving on, please.
All right, moving on. Let's talk about Davido claims he was almost killed. Now, Davido has accused security personnel in Ibiza for, okay, so let's go. Davido claims he was almost killed. Now, he has accused security personnel at a nightclub in Ibiza, Spain, of attempting to harm him and his team. Now, the singer, who is currently in Ibiza for the wedding celebration of his manager, Asha Asika, took to Instagram to post photos of what appeared to be in a chaotic scene involving security guards. Now, in his post, Davido claimed, and I quote, "Security just tried to kill me and my team," end of quote, and vowed, "All y'all are going down," end of quote. Now, Davido's cousin Tunji Adeleke backed the claim on X, saying he was nearly choked during the incident. According to him, the confrontation happened during a planned after-wedding celebration at the Ibiza nightclub. He wrote that his life flashed before his eyes, calling it the closest he's ever come to a life-threatening moment. Other members of Davido's camp, including Cubana chief priest, were also reportedly present during the clash. This isn't the first time Davido has faced a public scare this month. Just weeks ago, the singer was involved in another tense moment in Nigeria when an overzealous fan grabbed his leg in the mall while he was out with his daughter. The so-called fan later issued an apology on social media, saying he meant no harm. For now, Davido's team has not released further details on the Ibiza incident. Honestly, and these Ibiza guys who have not really given out any public statement regarding this thing, and it's really sad that this is happening to him. Like, what's going on? Why can't the security be tight? Edgar?
You know what they always say now, when you pray for the rain, you have to prepare for the mud too. It's a part of the package you get as a celebrity. That is the reason why he always goes out with like 30, 40 people every single time. You know, he's always going to be some form of target, whether to the fans or to some certain haters. You know, I am happy that he has, he's speaking about these things, because that is one thing I'll always say to celebs. Whenever you are in a state like that, talk about it. Make sure it's known. Use your influence, use your fame to make sure you tell people your situation wherever you are. It is also very important. And I just pray that, you know, apart from just coming online to say, y'all are going down, he's also going to be taking, you know, legal actions, that if they are necessary. He's going to be taking legal actions against whatever has happened, you know, to him. And to the fan that held him, I don't know if you the video. I watched the video.
You see the video, right?
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Do you know how many people have held my leg?
But it's also not going to lose guard in the process.
Hold me on a daily basis.
Edgar, they hold your leg. What if they try to dagger you in the moment?
They're not trying to dagger me. You don't use dagger for me.
You want to? No, you said you want to see people dagger. So why are you scared of somebody daggering you?
No, I'm just speaking from experience. When I was in the UK, there were so many people that are shouting,
"Oh
Edgar,
my God,
we love you." I understand this thing.
Oh, Duke of Liverpool, Lamba Master, we've heard you. Can we move on now?
Let's move on.
Let's
move on.
All right, so let's quickly talk about this, which is really sad. Now, Fat Joe is denying the lawsuit against him, where someone is actually charging him for $20 million. Now, rapper Fat Joe is facing a dramatic $20 million federal lawsuit filed June 19th by his former hype man, Terrence T.A. Dixon. Now, the 157-page complaint accuses the Bronx-born star of coercing Dixon into performing over 4,000 sexual acts over a 16-year span, and alleges that Fat Joe sexually exploited at least 3 minor girls aged 15 and 16, offering them money, trips, and cosmetic procedures, even paying for Brazilian butt lifts known as BBL, according to the lawsuit. Now, Dixon claims these encounters occurred internationally in places like Miami, Spain, and Germany, and that refusal led to threats, abandonment abroad, and a pattern of psychological trauma, including panic attacks and PTSD. Now, the suit also alleges a wide-ranging scheme involving financial fraud and labor exploitation, claiming that Dixon was never paid for ghostwriting, singing, or touring work on hits such as Congratulations, Ice Cream, and that Rock Nation was complicit in hiding his royalties. Now, Fat Joe has forcefully denied all allegations through his lawyer, Joe Tacopina, calling them complete fabrications, part of an extortion plot following an earlier defamation lawsuit he filed in April against Dixon and his lawyer. Now, he vowed to fight the claims asserting Dixon and his attorney are orchestrating a publicity stunt to force a settlement. Honestly, everybody is just throwing lawsuits here and there. It was Tyler Perry the other day. Now it is Fat Joe. What is really going on? Is the season of lawsuit too? Like, Edgar, what do you make of this? Because I am honestly tired. Because if this comes out not to be true, what are we going to do to these guys?
See, my fear is that we're in this certain wave. I don't know if you've noticed, we're in this certain wave where our legends are getting attacked one way or the other. The other time was now it's Didi, it's Fangio. Just watch. In the next 2-3 months, you would notice that, you know, it started with R. Kelly. You would notice that different stories would start coming out. Different stories would start coming, you know, present. So we have to just be very careful. Yes. I don't want to talk about this because, again, it's still in court. So I don't want to
don't know what's going on.
Share and say, oh, this is what I feel.
Of course.
But again, when it comes to things like this, one has to be very careful.
And they always should have a really good legal team. What do you say?
We'll still come back.
We will definitely come back and we'll give them more details on the report. Thank you so much, Edgar, for doing this with me. It's always a pleasure.
Don't thank me. Stop it.
Why are you blushing?
Okay, thank me. Yes, thank you so much, Edgar. Thank
you. Bye-bye. All right, we've come to the end of entertainment news. We'll go on a short break. We'll be right back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini, I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon. I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barka mu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur. I am Marho Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Welcome back. Now it's time for a conversation we have been looking forward to. We're joined by Lawal Michael Nasiru Bolaji. We're joined online by Nas Boy. Now he is a multi-talented entertainer. He's blending comedy, Afrobeats music. He's been captivating audiences for a long time. It's great to have you back on the show. Welcome, Nas Boy.
Thank you. Good morning.
How you doing? How you doing?
Tired, but I feel good.
Honestly, if it was possible to have jet lag within Nigeria, now you go get them. Sure, you know.
Nice one, 1-0, I'm counting.
Now, the reason why I mentioned that, because all over your socials, you've been hopping from state to state. For those that don't understand why this is happening, you need to let us in on this globe-trotting you're doing within Nigeria. Talk to us.
Hi guys, if you're just meeting me, my name is Nas Boy. It's my chance to be a presenter today, so
go ahead.
Anyway, traveling around 36 states in the quest of getting a verse from Davido. right? And a lot of people have been asking, like, why are you doing this? What is wrong with you? I'm like, come on. I feel like it's entertainment at the end of the day, right? It's not bad to be adventurous. Nigerian entertainment industry is quite boring. I personally think so. So spice it up a bit. The Hollywood industry is beautiful. I think if it was some artist from Hollywood doing this, we'll be super excited. Why is it that when it is here, everything looks too rigid? So that's it for me. People say, yeah, you're close to Davido. Yeah, I'm not like very close to Davido. I think I should help. So yeah, it's all good vibe.
I have to say, it's an admirable thing to travel around Nigeria, to see Nigeria, to experience Nigeria. And I feel like, yes, I feel like when you started, it was about, getting the verse from Davido, but I have a feeling you've had a few more experiences along the way that have added to that quest. Talk to us about that.
So when I started, it was about Davido, honestly, right? And then I also had the intention of, creating awareness for Nas Boy's music, because Nas Boy has always suffered. Every time I put out a song, because I am a comedian, it's always very hard, because I started with the task of people saying, you can never be a musician being a comedian in Nigeria. They will never take you serious. So it felt like I had the task already. So when I put out the first song, I could remember how they bashed me, and I was so shy that I couldn't even drop another song. So until I became really serious, I put out Umbrella, and it became a smashed hit. And that's how we started the journey. So every time I'm about to put out a song, I always come up with something. Exactly why they call me the PRU, whatever.
So the amazing thing is, one of that track we're talking about, that was such a hit. That was a jam, and people didn't see it coming. It trended on TikTok and a lot of other social media.
So that's the point. You never see me coming. That's the point. You never see me coming.
I have to say, I was a little worried about this trip across Nigeria because of security concerns, and I believe you had a little bit of an incident along the way. You want to talk to us about that?
I did have an accident. It was a rainy day, and it happens. It's an accident that could have happened anywhere. It could happen in Lagos. It could happen anywhere. So I don't think it's about traveling. But you know how Nigerians are now. They want to bash you.
But you need to tell us more about what happened. How did you get out of it? Talk to us.
Funny enough, there was no scratch. Nothing happened to the driver. My manager was on the car too. We're all fine, for real. It was a rainy day. It was along Gombe Bauchi Road. See, I'm calling places that you've never been to.
Go ahead.
It was along Gombe Bauchi Road, and it was quite rainy. And you know how silly these drivers can be. There's a truck parked on not the middle of the road, by the side of the road without a sign. And we're coming all the way from a road, like a hilly road, and we didn't see this guy. So before the driver could match his brake during the whole rain,
honestly, boom, I'm pleased you're okay. I'm so pleased you're okay. I'm so pleased you're okay, and it didn't deter you from your quest.
It did.
For how long?
I was almost going to drop a video that day, because that day I did not post anything.
Wow.
Right? So I didn't post, like, how I get to post every day for a state.
Yeah.
I couldn't post on that day, right? Because I knew that they were going to bash me. I knew. So at that point, I got broken. I wasn't even ready for this whole Nigerian madness. They would drag me. So then I was contemplating. I was in a room all by myself in Jos. I'm like, what do I need to do at this point? I have a team. But then it is not even about the team at this point. It's about me, that I'm the person who they're going to be dragging. So I decided to make a video saying, at this point, I have decided to give up.
Wow.
But then I had conversations with a lot of people. I had with my friends. I had my friends saying, what are you doing this for? What is wrong with you?
Wow.
Go back home. I'm like, bro, please. You guys should see the brighter side of this thing. You understand? And stop making it look like I'm kneeling for David. Oh, come on, of course, David is bigger than me. Right? And people don't understand. There's a history behind this whole thing. I started this whole comedy because of Davido. Actually, that's how I started comedy. You know, I started mimicking David to get his attention for my music. I didn't want to be a comedian. I didn't know I was funny. You know, so I just started this whole thing to get his attention. We have a history. I feel like it's a puzzle for me. I need to complete this puzzle. Have I asked David for a verse in his DM, like everybody has said? Yes, but you need to understand how this works. A lot of people are asking him. A lot of people.
Yeah, tagging
So,
him.
you know, you need to do something different. Right now, you know that there are a lot of people on the queue. A whole lot of persons.
Yeah.
So you need to do something different. You need to show him that you really want it. That's what I'm doing.
All right, so you're still on this journey. How many more states do you have to go?
Oh, so today is day 27.
Okay.
Yeah, 27. So after 27 days, I have, I think, how many more days? 9 more days, then Abuja. So approximately 10.
All right. And honestly, at this point, I'm going to pray for you. Like, don't worry. No hitches, no glitches, no speed bumps, no delays.
No, it's not going to go that bad again. At
It's
least
not.
I did
It can't.
the scary states.
But I have to ask, at any point during this entire journey, have you heard from David himself or his team in the very least? Has anyone contacted
you know,
you?
when the whole thing started, he had commented twice.
Okay.
So the first day, he commented setup.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't know why people misunderstood the setup that he meant. Some people said, why are you still continuing with the journey? David said set up already. So it's not like people think it is set it up, like set it up. So he means like you're setting me up.
So I have to ask now, you've been to Benue State.
Yes, I have.
You've been through Benue.
Yes.
With what happened, the recent killings in Benue, can you tell us a little bit about the atmosphere when you went through Benue and how it felt when you got there?
Oh, so first off, before going to Benue, I didn't even know about it. Like, I didn't know about the insecurities in Benue, honestly, right? I wasn't really like familiar with it. If not, maybe I wouldn't have gone. Maybe. But when I went there, I took a picture at Otukbo. Otukbo was quite peaceful. Otukbo was peaceful. So I took a picture at Otukbo. Otukbo is a place in Benue State.
That's the market, yeah.
Yeah. I heard about Otukbo a whole lot because of Two-Face and Two-Face's music. So I decided to snap in Otukbo, and Otukbo was peaceful. Otukbo was peaceful.
Fantastic. All right, then now, Nas Boy, I, honestly, it's mind-blowing what you're doing. I think your dedication is going to pay off. And I think David is probably going to react positively to this whole thing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with what you're doing at all. I think it's amazing. And I think it's bigger than you. You're also showing your fans and a lovely young audience the beauty that is Nigeria. But tell us something really unique about a place in Nigeria that you never knew before you got there.
Borno is actually very fine.
Borno?
Really? Yeah, Borno is very fine. Maiduguri is actually very beautiful. You know, at some point when I was traveling, I had done like 10 northern states, and I just concluded that Borno was the most beautiful northern state that I visited. Borno is actually very beautiful. Yeah, we know that there are insecurity issues, but I am not even sure the people in the city know about it, because everybody's just flexing and moving around like nothing is happening. You know, yeah, Borno is actually very beautiful.
Amazing. Now, at this point, we have to wrap it up, but we are so proud of you. To be honest, this is such an amazing thing you're doing. Keep showing some beautiful pictures of Nigeria, showing it to us on your socials. And to be honest, at some point, you're going to be bigger than Davido with what you're doing. Nas Boy, you're an amazing performer, you're an amazing artist and comedian. I cannot wait to get you back in the studio.
Please don't. It's not about this. I'm an actor, please.
Okay, actor. So, comedian, actor, performer, thespian, everything all joined. You've been on this since 2006, man. We know, we've been watching. We've been waiting for that amazing point, and you're on the verge, brother. All righty.
Thank you.
See you soon, and safe travels.
Thank you very much. Bye, guys.
All right, then, the amazing Nas Boy on the line there, all the way from, which state are you in now? Which state was he in? Oh my goodness, I can't remember which state he was in now. Was it Bauchi? I think he's in Bauchi. giving us a little insight into everything that's been going on, his 27-day trip so far around Nigeria to connect with the one and only David O. All right, then we have a musical performance coming your way, and it's going to be coming your way after this break. Stay with us.
Everywhere I go, Yanga they come, Yanga they come. Wetin be this Yanga sef? Who dem be?
Yanga na odogu. Yanga gets ease. Yanga bold. Yanga gets swag. Yanga fresh. Yanga go mad. Yanga na the first urban pidgin radio station for Nigeria. Yanga na station wey sabi.
Entertainment to me means fun and knowledge. Being a singer, when you sing a song or a theater art or a visual art, you are actually telling a story. You can do a drama that inspired people and tell them a story and give them some kind of inspiration and knowledge. Yeah, to me, basically, entertainment means fun and knowledge.
Indeed, that conversation, but you know, the show isn't complete without music, and you know how much I love music on this show now. I love to hear great tunes. All right, for a musical performance, we have Onu Michael, popularly known as Mycon West. We're going to talk about that name very soon, Mycon West. Now, he's going to be here to just give us some great music. He's here to give us some great music and just a great time. How you doing?
I'm good.
Mycon West.
Yes.
Now, I know you do Afro gospel music.
Yeah.
But is that from anywhere, Kanye West? Cause
no.
All right, how did you get the name?
I took Mycon from Michael.
Mycon.
So and West is I'm from Southwest Nigeria. I'm from West Africa.
You see, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know you're from West Africa.
So that's what inspired the Mycon West.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. But why Afro? Why Afro gospel? Why gospel?
My parents raised me in the way of the Lord.
Wait, hold on. Your parents raised you in the way of the Lord?
Yeah, you know, I grew up in a Christian home, and you know, the foundation matters a lot. So it's the foundation being laid down.
Oh,
so
lovely.
That's what's.
And do we have that in your lyrics, in your style?
Yes, everything.
All right. So what song are you performing?
Allah.
Allah.
Yeah.
All right. That's okay. All right, no problem. That's fine.
Yeah.
But we wanted you to actually perform another beautiful song of yours called Baba.
Yeah.
Can you give us that one?
Yeah. It's the same song.
Oh, it's the same song.
Yeah.
We have two different titles.
Yeah. It's just Allah brackets Baba.
All right, cool, awesome. All right, no problem. I cannot wait for that one. Please give us something, you know, from the West.
Let's
go.
Crazy on the beat.
Yeah. See me counting my blessings. Yeah. Make man no come stress me. Yeah. Cause I day way. I'ma no delay. You say me now from Yawa. Anytime I holla, Baba. You say me now from Yawa. Anytime I holla. See me can't see my blessings. Make my love not stress me. See me can't see my blessings. around. Nobody there for me. My love they ginger me. My blessings follow me, oh yeah. Anytime I call you, answer me, oh. All the time I need you, die for me, oh. Anytime, any day, in the sun, in the rain, I no go leave your way, yo. When you go, Baba, you say me now from Yawa. Anytime I allow, Baba, you say me now from Yawa. Anytime I allow, see me can't see my blessings. Make my love go stress me. See me can't see my blessings. Make my love go stress me. Baba, 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 Baba,
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications.
Welcome back. Now it's time for our relationship discussion, and today we're going to be unemotional about emotional intelligence. We have Andre Ogbewele in the building with us. He is a family relationship and marriage counselor, wellness and infidelity recovery specialist, and so much more. It's great to have you back with us.
Thank you for having me once again.
It's been an interesting month with you, Andre, on our relationship segment, and you've really broken a few tables here with with Edgar, of course, on the couch. But this topic I thought was a very deep one.
Okay.
Because a lot of people see emotional intelligence as a course that they study just because the office sent them to go and study it. They've not really connected it with how they treat or maintain relationships, especially personal relationships.
Yeah.
So can you help us break down what emotional intelligence actually is?
Well, in the simplest of terms, emotional intelligence is actually understanding, right? First recognizing, understanding, and managing your personal emotions and others around you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the your own emotions and the emotions of others.
Yes.
Now, things that could probably affect your own emotional intelligence are probably things like maybe your state of mind.
Yeah.
Maybe how you were brought up. You know, your upbringing,
definitely, yes.
And personal experiences,
yes.
Traumatic experiences.
PTSD.
But that's going really far down the line. But let's break down the key areas where emotional intelligence is important in relationships.
Okay, first of all, right, now there's self-awareness.
Okay.
You have to be self-aware to be able to first understand people. You need to know your own triggers as a person.
Okay.
What type of emotion you feel at every given instance. Once you have that, that's the first step to understanding people's emotions.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you understand people's emotions, it doesn't really guarantee that you respond in the way that they need it. For instance, I've always understood emotional intelligence to be one where you listen more than you speak.
Yes, it is. You see, being self-aware, you know that, okay, I'm the type of person that reacts a certain type of way to this situation.
Okay.
So there's a trigger.
Okay.
Dealing with those triggers puts you in a state whereby you are susceptible to listen to people.
Okay.
Now, me coming to the table and having a conversation with you, I'm coming there to understand how you feel, why you feel that type of way.
Okay.
So it's only when I put myself in your place, I can better understand you. No judgments whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why is it that you think people don't naturally just want to be more understanding or emotionally connected to people? Why do you think we need to go and study emotional intelligence?
Actually, you need to study emotional intelligence because it's a daily thing. You get better over time, right? Now, the reasons why people seem not to have emotional intelligence is due to trauma.
Trauma, okay.
Yes. You see, everyone has been through some sort of trauma. Now, people feel trauma is what you experience by yourself.
Okay.
No, but trauma is also a point where you see things happen around you. And that forms an opinion and stays in your subconscious.
So it could have been your friend or your brother or
your
cousin,
parents.
or your parents.
Yeah.
You experience them experiencing it.
Yes.
And it's sort of imprinted on your mind and you expect it to affect you as well.
But you see, you don't expect it. You see, it leaves an imprint of this is how this is.
Okay.
So subconsciously, you start to react based on that.
Okay, so let's put it to a couple now. A young couple living in an urban area. Maybe dating for a long time. Maybe say a 3-year dating relationship.
Okay.
At 3 years, you should really understand what your partner's needs and wants are, right? But then emotional triggers for that person, right? If, for instance, there's a bad breakup, the next relationship, how are you supposed to treat your next partner?
That's why you need to heal first from your past relationship.
Okay.
Hence why you need to see a counselor
Okay.
to help deal with the trauma you experienced in that relationship. Because now, the thing is, most people don't actually admit to the fact that they were also a party to whatever it is that happened in that relationship.
You've said that before.
Yes.
But we don't want to heal from our own. We want to heal from that one that guy did. That's what we want to heal
from. But you see, that's the thing.
Okay.
You can only truly heal when every single thing is dealt with. You don't deal with half of it and leave the other half. It's impossible. You will never heal from it.
All right, so how do you recognize when healing has actually happened? Because people tend to sort of lean towards the same kind of person, the same traits, probably traits that they recognize in their own father or another family member, an elder brother. They lean towards that in a partner, for instance. You're literally going to date another guy that's exactly the same guy you just dated. So what do you do?
You deal with your past trauma. You see, it is... trauma shows up in a way. It's recognizable, right? So let me put the laws of advertising. Whatever the eye sees, the ear hears, the mind believes.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
So because you have a past trauma, you always lean towards what you know.
Okay.
And what you know is trauma. Until you deal with the trauma and start to see things in a clear light. Then you make better choices.
And the only way to really truly deal with it is to get professional help in this regard.
Yes.
Now, we're not saying someone has mental issues. We're not saying they're unwell.
No.
We're just saying they need to deal with certain issues with themselves.
Yes.
So I guess at some point you need to also be empathetic if you're on the other side. Someone has had a trauma and is coming into a relationship with a trauma. How do you respond to that person? This is you on the other foot now.
The truth is, I would never advise you to get into a relationship with someone who has not dealt with their past trauma. Because then that relationship becomes toxic.
Okay.
So emotional distress, right, is a state of psychological unwell.
Okay.
Right? And that alone, you see, when you experience lack of emotion in a relationship, it leaves marks. You've heard of people that are in a marriage or a relationship, yet they are lonely.
Okay.
Because emotional negligence has crept into that.
Okay.
So now, which means the other party has gone through something, so they are reacting based on whatever sounds like, whatever looks like. You automatically assume it is this.
Okay.
So you see how that pattern just keeps.
All right. I want to give an actual scenario now. Okay, a young lady and a young guy started dating, maybe a 3-month relationship, and the girl picks up the guy's phone and decides to go through it.
Okay.
Now, the instant response, I believe, from the average guy is to react in anger.
Not necessarily.
Well, so I'm saying most guys.
Okay.
A large percentage of guys would react in anger. Why are you going through my phone? But an emotionally intelligent guy, what would his response be?
Well, guess what? An emotional intelligent guy sets boundaries. You see, you have boundaries in a relationship, not a marriage.
Sure.
Right? Now, these are conversations that need to be had. You see, people don't communicate. They don't talk anymore in relationships. So you sit down and you set your boundaries. These are the boundaries at which I would accept from you.
Okay.
And you come to a negotiation. I don't like to call it compromise, because when you compromise, one party loses, right? But when you negotiate on terms, you both understand for a fact that if my phone rings, you're not meant to.
You've negotiated the terms, you've discussed it beforehand, but she still went through your phone.
So she lacks emotional intelligence.
Okay, so what would be the emotionally intelligent way for the guy to react, to respond?
To speak to her about it.
Okay.
I do not appreciate it when you go through my phone without my consent. It's a simple thing.
Okay.
But if that keeps happening, that's a red flag.
Okay.
Because she will keep breaking boundaries.
So she has been through a trauma, probably with a past guy.
Yeah.
Probably had like 6 girlfriends and he was chatting with all of them, right?
Yes.
And she goes through his phone because she feels like every guy is going to do the same thing to her. So my expectation is an emotionally intelligent guy would know that, okay, she's been through this.
Yes, but you see, emotionally intelligent people will not take certain things.
Okay.
You see, when people say they want an emotionally intelligent guy, if you're not emotionally intelligent and you're dating an emotionally intelligent guy, that relationship will come to a stop abruptly.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, Andre, I wish we could continue this conversation, but we're taking it to another bus stop. But of course, please connect with us online. Use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know your thoughts on this. Andre, please join us in the kitchen. We have Native Rice.
Oh yeah, I heard that song.
You heard the song?
That's a hit.
That's a hit, yeah?
Yes.
All right, we're going to release it soon enough. Let's head out. All right. Okay. So Edgar. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Chef Pleasant.
You're welcome.
Hope he was pleasant with you in the kitchen.
Yes.
He was?
Calm down. The question is for me.
Okay.
It's an emotionally intelligent woman right there. Andre, welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you for having me.
Now, as quickly as possible, Chef, what do we have here?
Okay, so we have native rice.
Okay. No. We have native rice. Exactly. Please have a taste and let us know exactly what you think.
Okay, let's do this.
Wow, Chef, this looks good.
Thank you.
Really good.
Oh, I can see shrimps in it.
I can see some Catholic school, culinary school going on there, man.
Catholic school.
So what do you think? What? He wants another bite.
Twice as nice.
Ah, nice.
That works.
Love that one. Love that one.
He went for a second one.
Amazing.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you
so much. As I like to say on Tuesdays, it has been a tantalizingly tasty Tuesday on Wake Up Nigeria. And yeah, it's been a fun show. Thank you so much for joining us all through. And we're going to do this again tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow, same time, 7 a.m. Make sure you're here. Make sure you're watching, all right?
All right then, guys. Bye.